This is Rob Enthusiast and we're back with another video. So I'm out autocrossing with some of the N Club members today from N Club Carolina, and I've already done 2 runs, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the quick synopsis so far. So we done 2 runs so far. The first one I did 97 seconds, and the second one I dropped down to like I think 83 or 81, so I dropped 16 seconds off. So I'm getting ready to do my 3rd run. I'm gonna record that for y'all. Hopefully they won't trip, but we're going to get right into it. So hopefully that I'm hoping that the camera angle is okay. I'm just doing it from my phone because I didn't have time to set up the other stuff. But like I said, I did I believe a 98-second run on the first one, and I dropped to an 81. The second one, I'll post a picture at the end of my times. But that's another Elantra N taking off. He's doing really good too. But yeah, so basically I dropped the time quite a bit in the second run, so definitely a massive improvement. I had a passenger the first one, had a passenger the second one. This time I'm by myself. So with that being said, it should be pretty solid runs. We'll see how things play out on this one. It's a very technical course. It's technically a track cross, so basically we're driving on the track, but we're doing a autocross slalom through it. So basically for a 1 mile course with a bunch of slaloms and stuff, I want to say like that is an impressive time for myself, especially with the first time autocrossing in this. I've autocrossed in other vehicles, so I'm not a novice, but for the ends, this is my first time doing it in this vehicle, and this Elantra N is doing a great job. So excited to show you the results of that 3rd and 4th run. That is my friend Colton. He's taking off right now, and he's been doing pretty solid too, as you may or may not can see on camera at the end. And just so y'all know, I'm running in a custom setting with everything basically in except for steering, so I don't get worn out with the slaloms. And yeah, here we go. I think I messed up in the beginning, honestly, but whatever. I don't remember getting up to that speed on that. Alright, so I ran 94 seconds on that one. I definitely messed up, but I also messed up in the beginning. I basically blew by the, you probably saw it, I blew right past the first set. I was supposed to swing to the right. Don't know how I did that. It happens. It's a lot of focusing out there that you got to do. We'll see how we do on this next run. I don't know if it's our last one. We're supposed to do 4, but they never tracked the time for the 3rd one. I just know that the clock said 94. So we'll see how many more they give us, but we're getting ready to shoot out now. All right, guys, so this is in fact our last run. And so we'll try to do our best with this one. All right, here we go. give up a little. I thought that was a quick run. It still was quick, but I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that my tire pressure was kind of all over the place. The back tires dropped. The front stayed about where they needed to, but the engine is hot. I'm running 210. The oil temp's about 247, so I think that has a lot to do with it. But I mean, still solid runs because I definitely was pushing on that. Like I said, the tires were getting a little sloshy. Yeah, they're, you know, just kicking up tread and stuff left and right. So I think with that, it's just causing it to slide out a little bit more than it should. But that was the last run. My best run was the 81, so that's good. I think if the tires had stayed consistent, I might have been okay. So it just goes to show, it literally comes down to tires. The guy Self in the Auto Black Elantra, he's been running pretty good times too, but I think he's experiencing the same thing. Also want to note, it's 94 degrees. At least my watch is showing 88 actually, but the real feel is probably closer to 94, 95, and it's only 10:30 in the morning, y'all. So it's a very hot day for sure, and I just think that with that being said, essentially, you can only do what you can do in these conditions. I don't see everybody just consistently getting better throughout their runs. So very happy with the results, especially for my first time doing it with this car. So we'll just see how things improve in future autocross events. I definitely will come out to. All right, guys, so I'm gonna give a quick tour of just some of the stuff here. Here's a nice Plymouth. Looks really, really good. Definitely interesting choice for autocross, but I'm sure it's really good. We got this Golf right here, a couple Miatas. This Golfar, he was in my class. He did really good. He's usually typically pretty quick. We got a couple of Suba Yodas or Tuba, however you want to put it.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We got a couple of Toyota BRZs and FRSs over there. Got some more cars over here. Got some Camaros. There's an Acura NDX on the other side next to a Mustang, so that's an interesting class to race with. But yeah, this looks like the LT1. Him and his Subaru next to him. They drove by me this morning. Cruised like the first hour. It's pretty nice cruise. Got a couple other cars here that are pretty solid. This is definitely probably a blast on there. Ready to see how this class does. But yeah, the class that I raced in was, I guess, Class B ST, which is basically street touring. So they put me in street touring due to the fact that I have a JB4 and because I have upgraded brakes, which is not even a full brake kit. It's really just rotors, upgrades to slider, and of course the pads. And I must say, those brakes are ridiculously good. I knew they were good, but feeling them on track and seeing the stop and response, it gave me a lot more confidence to do some things. All right, guys, so what y'all think of the autocross today, or the track cross?
I love it, man. I love coming out here and doing this.
Yeah.
Usually, with each run, I do a little bit better. Today, not so much. I was kind of cruising around the same time every run, but
yeah. How about you? It's your first time autocrossing, right?
Yep, first time.
And he just got this beautiful red Kona N right here. He's been talking about getting the N for the longest.
Yeah, everyone at work heard me talking. But no, it was very exciting. A lot of learning still to do.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was really getting better each time. And I'm excited to come back.
Yeah, it was pretty good run. Colton, he's got the Kona N. You didn't have your JB4 on for this, right?
Map 0.
Map 0, yeah. I kept mine on Map 6 custom. I probably should have changed it out to Map 1 or Map 2 because the temps are getting up there at the end. But these cars did pretty good. You can see we've ate up quite a bit of tread on our cars. My back tires are basically useless at this point, so I'll probably have to get some new tires in the next 5,000 or 10,000 miles. But yeah, overall, I think we did good. They were in a novice class. I think he should have been in the BST with me because literally his times were almost identical to mine on some of the runs, if not better. So
no, definitely not better. You beat me.
Yeah. Well, I beat you in the packs, but as far as the last run, he was about a half a second quicker, so definitely pretty good. But like I said, my tires are getting super mushy, both of ours were. So yeah. How did it feel with the top heaviness? Did it feel like you wanted to do 3-wheel drifts?
Oh, it was doing 3 wheels, yeah. I mean, pretty much every turn was a 3-wheel, but it's so rigid that it's not like there's no roll. I don't
Yeah.
normally roll. It's so stiff and one wheel will pop up.
Yeah. All right, guys. So it's been a few weeks. Actually, been over a month, almost a month and a half since this video has originally happened. So this happened back in July. At the end of July, I went to Autocross event, as you saw. So it went pretty good. I'm pretty proud of how I did. I think I could have done better, of course. So I wanted to clear that up. I'm actually going to include some results right here, as you can see. These are the results of what happened at the event. I actually misquoted on some of the times. The first one, in fact, was a 91. The second one was not what the time I thought it was. I was misreading, mixing up pack scores. I honestly just don't know why I was thinking that, but also it was really hot outside. The heat index was like close to 110 at that point, and it was like 10 a.m. So it was a really, really hot day. But nonetheless, I think I did pretty good. The other N owners, they did about like I did, and a couple of them even did, exceptionally better than I did. But they do have some modifications, such as aftermarket wheels and tires, specifically tires for the track. So those things definitely help. But overall, I did pretty good. I think I slotted about 90 out of 150. So honestly, for my first time auto crossing with this car, I think I did really good. So I'm definitely happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do another one before this year is up. If not, I'll definitely plan to do it next year. And like I said, I definitely want to plan on getting some drag racing done before the year is up as well, as soon as the temps start to cool down some. But yeah, so that's pretty much that right there. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay tuned for more content. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you click on that notification bell, so that way whenever I post a video, you are notified of that. Also, make sure you follow me on my new Instagram page, enthusiast_Rob. So be sure to check that out. And I'm starting to make some posts on there as well. It's not as many right now, but I'm working on that as the new page is being rebuilt. Yeah, so other than that, I really appreciate y'all watching this video, and I hope y'all have a great rest of the day.